I am a self-sufficient RuneScape player. One of, if not the first, to have created a self-sufficiency goals and achievements thread. My goals, alongside with playing self-sufficiently, are to maximize profit from all 99s or 120s and to obtain all the best gear. I am Metromaniac9 and this is my progress series. Chers spectateurs, bienvenue sur un autre épisode, numéro 39. Yes, dear viewer, as you can hear, this is a special kind of episode. One that will mostly take place on the French servers. And you know what, guys? Not too long ago we've reached 300 subscribers. So why don't we call this a 300 subscriber special? Since this is an episode in the French theme, well, here's the Eiffel Tower. But since this is not a travel video, that's all I'll say about it. In this episode I'll be killing the Queen Black Dragon again. So far I have 466 kills behind me. Of those kills I've collected 2,797 Royal Dragon Hides and made 91 million profit. Before I move on to another phase of my goal, first I want to reach the 3k Royal Dragon Hides mark. But before my Dragonbane bolts sing the Queen Black Dragon to sleep, I'm going to do something I dreaded to do in the French servers. And that is an elite clue. This one I got from the Dwarven Instinct aura, by the way. I may have dreaded it, but I was wrong to dread. You don't really need to know any French to be able to do a clue scroll on the French world. But that does make perfect sense, so I don't know why I was worried in the first place. Anyway, this clue rewards me with a value of 220k. And there are some anti-fire and prayer potions. Those are always nice. But I also get a Grain d'If. I guess that must be a U-seed? Yeah, item names. That's going to be a struggle in this episode. I'm not really looking forward to price checking my Queen Black Dragon loot. Well, it's the taking items out of the bank part that I'm not looking forward to. Good thing there's a search function though. But to come back to that U-seed for a second, well, I wouldn't be able to translate it into my native language either. After looking it up, it turned out to be a Taxus. I didn't even know that was a tree. Another part of the rewards are firelighters. Well, they are as useful as a Hex Hunter bow. Once more I get time stopped. The last couple of times that didn't end so well. Fortunately this time there was no fire tsunami coming my way. That definitely helped my survival rate. A fire tsunami, is that even a thing? Well, if Blood Tsunami is a thing, why couldn't Fire Tsunami be a thing? Also, what other cool tsunamis could there be? Oh, I get it! A tsunami full of sharks! A shark tsunami! Or better yet, Sharknami! Wouldn't that make a great movie title, by the way? Well, it does remind me of a movie, but what was the name again? It was Hurricanes with Sharks, so Shark Hurricane? Sharky Kane. Yeah, whatever, it's unimportant. Literally within the first hour of fighting the Queen Black Dragon on a French server, I already set a new personal best. This just cannot be a coincidence. I told you this would be good. 1 minute and 26 seconds. Take that, Amulet of Zealots, take that, Magic Switch. And somehow I feel there's still room for improvement. Could I get a 1 minute 20? Well, with overloads perhaps, but I'm not going to bother with that. Le premier jour dans un serveur français et évidemment j'ai reçu un visage draconique. I came to a French server in search of loot, and loot I have received. This is the first day on the French server and I already got a personal best, a draconic visage, and I didn't die. What can possibly go wrong? The first day on the French server is over and absolutely nothing went wrong. I killed the Queen Black Dragon 41 times. From that I received 246 Royal Dragon Hides and made a profit of 8.6 million gold pieces. Or pièces d'or. Filling my inventory again with all the loot, that went better than expected. Even though my French isn't that good, it's still good enough for me to identify most of the names. Except there is only one item that I truly had to look up, and that's the requin cru, which is the raw shark. So a Sharknami in French would be Recanami. Well, in France movies are dubbed anyway, so even that would make a great movie title. Anyway, with those Royal Dragon Hides, I now have finally 3k of them in total. That means I'm going to move on to other things. Starting with tanning the hides and crafting them into royal bodies. The tanning part, however, will be done on an English world. Anyway, I already said it, I didn't die today, so I can put 1 day without dying again. I'm about to cap pearls, or as it's called on the French servers, perles de l'Est. When directly translated, it actually becomes Eastern Pearls. And honestly, I prefer that translation. You know, I'm actually a big fan of the French names in this game. I find them so much better than their English counterparts. For example, farming, that becomes agriculture. But one of my absolute favorites has to be exploitation minière, if I pronounce that correctly. And that of course is a translation of the mining skill. I actually advise you all to go play on the French servers for once. Anyway, with the amount of pearls that I have, I can make 3 Leviathan rings. Which of course I do. I mean, why not, right? The bad part is that I do get crafting XP for that. 34.5k to be exact. But in turn, those rings are worth 1.6 million. All 3 together, that is. And who knows, maybe I'll get even more money if and when I sell them. Of course, I'll be showing you how much I get. Earlier in this video, I already said that I reached 3k Royal Dragon Hides. Well, here's a visual representation of that, together with my already tanned hides. Combined they're worth 44 million, and as you can see the leather is worth 900 GP more than the hides. So that could potentially be a very good moneymaker. And yes guys, this is again an English world. Why did I go back here? Well, because it's only possible to find portables on English worlds. Using a portable crafter is an insanely fast way to tan hides. That's something I've displayed in a previous video as well. I think I did like 10k black dragon hides in 5 minutes or something. And you may also be thinking, but portable crafters, they offer an XP boost. And yeah, that's right guys. Fortunately, I don't gain any crafting XP by tanning hides. And actual crafting won't be done with a portable crafter. And we're back to a French world because I've finished tanning. Yeah guys, I'm so tan, I could be in the NBA. Anyway, from the 3k Royal Dragon Hides that I crafted, the value actually increased by 700k. I told you guys, it's very good money. And as I already said, I'm not going to use portables anymore. And yeah, I'm back to the French world because, well, remember, it's still a French themed episode. So here's the Castle of Bouillon. I know, this isn't located in France, but France isn't the only country that has French as native language. This castle is actually located in Belgium, or as I like to call, Fatherland. Since this isn't a travel show, I've given quite a lot of information about this castle already. Anyway, I'm starting this segment of crafting, or artisanat, at 10.15 million XP. So I just need 538k more XP for the next level. Will I be able to get it? I don't know. We'll see. Also, during the actual crafting itself, I won't record anything unless I'm about to level up. If at least I notice it. Because let's be honest, watching me craft, there's not a lot going on. It's just the same thing over and over again. So I don't want to have my recorder on all the time. I obviously prefer to watch videos or do something else instead. That does mean if I do get the pet, that I won't have it on video. But of course, immediately thereafter I will put on my recorder. Well, if I notice it, like I said. And I have a tendency to not notice a pet drop. Funny thing, I noticed that I got Shrimpy 2 days after I got Shrimpy. Yeah, my brain is kinda chaotic. So chaotic that it would make Zamorak jealous. Crafting hides is quite an AFK-able task, and that's why I'm going to do this only in AFK moments. For example, when something nice is on TV, or when I've finished 100 kill count of Twin Furies, which is what I'm going to be doing in other moments, so the non-AFK moments. As I said at the start of my crafting goal, I will be going for 100 kill count every time I gain 3k Royal Dragon Heights. To get 100 kill count this time, I just need to kill 66 Twin Furies this time, so that won't take that long. And I don't think I'll be price checking the loot when I actually get to 100. I'm refraining from doing that because I'm also going to kill other monsters in the time. Monsters such as Bork, and if I get a clue scroll, also those Gothixian wizards. So I only plan to show you clips where something actually happens. Like for example when I get a good drop, hopefully I'll get many of those, and when I beat my personal best, because why not? And I gotta tell you guys, gearing up for this, that was actually pretty damn hard. That has obviously everything to do with the fact that all the items are French. Good luck to me locating those steadfast boots in my bank. And in case you're wondering, they are called Bottes de Ténacité. Quite a nice name, I must say. But I've already talked about how awesome the French names are. And that is already a new personal best. 1 minute and 12 seconds. Well, I can't say that I'm surprised that we're going to see some personal bests. I mean, I only started with 34 kill counts. Just look at how I'm doing at the Queen Black Dragon. From time to time I still set a new personal best. And that at what, over 800 kill counts? I'm also saying that this isn't the last personal best I'll see. A new elite clue scroll. Where else than from the Dwarven Instinct aura? Now, doing elite clues in the French world isn't as easy as I thought it was. Like for example my last scan clue. It said Le Bois Hanté. I didn't know what that was. Bois, I thought that was drinking. And Hanté, I thought that was hands. Drinking hands, yeah, that's not a place in RuneScape. Unless in the Eastern Lands, which I still haven't visited. So this one I had to Google and it turns out to be the Haunted Woods. This confusing clan did reward me with 298k profit. That isn't so bad at all. And I get some more super restores. That only adds even more shine to this high value. The other rewards aren't really in my interests. Especially not those twigs. Well, at least they are more valuable than those teleport scrolls. So they've got that going. I said it and here it is. Another personal best at the Twin Furies. This time I only beat my previous record by 1 second. But it still counts. I mean 1 minute and 11 seconds, that's not bad at all. Can we get even lower? That is the question. Well, we'll have to find out. Because we can only get lower if we're actually fighting the Twin Furies. And here's my first Twin Furies drop of the episode. Casque de noyau d'anima, dormant. Well, it's thanks to the little icon that I knew that it was a helm. I guess we all learned something today. Seriously though, why didn't I play this version in high school? Maybe I wouldn't have failed French for once. Yes guys, I was that bad. Well, I decided to show my drop log of 66 Twin Fury skills anyway. Just because, well, I like you guys. But note, the drop log didn't just record the loot from Twin Furies, but also the loot that I got from Bork and the Gothixian wizards. Obviously I can separate most of the items except for the diamonds. So the price check has the diamonds from Bork included as well. All of it makes a profit of 9.5 million. I didn't really expect that much honestly. But it's great to see that God Wars Dungeon 2 is that profitable. I'll enjoy grinding there one day. Or well, for now, returning there. It turns out that I did have enough leather for the level up. So that's 97 crafting. And probably like my first level up in, yeah, I don't know, 5 months? I don't know. I think I gained like 2 levels this year. Worst skiller ever, am I right? Well, Joe keeps calling me a slacker, so I gotta live up to that name. So yeah, from the leather, I've been making Plastron des Dragons Royal. I kind of find it weird that they use plastron for leather body armor. I always thought that a plastron was a tie, but I guess it's not. I've learned something again today. Speaking about learning, this is Chateau Frontenac. You know, I also wanted to include a monument that is located in the French part of Canada, but it turns out that I didn't know any. So I actually had to Google for monuments. And well, I think Chateau Frontenac looks pretty nice. It kinda makes me want to travel to Canada. And you know what, I may do that one day. A third clue from the Dwarven Instinct aura. Well, I've been lucky in that aspect. Sadly, the rewards haven't been on my side and neither are these. 195k, yeah, that's not good. I do get an Étoile du Passé or an Ancient Stole, but I already have those. So it's not a hard decision for me to reroll this one. And the price drops even more to 182k. Yeah, like I said, not that lucky with rewards. In the rewards I find a Bot Helm or Barbut Draconique. That's actually pretty funny to me. I believe I heard my dad use Barbut as an insult once. And getting one in a clue, yeah, that kind of feels like an insult. I do get super restores and prayer potions that make this clue somewhat alright. And that, as they say, is that. At the moment I still have about 1k Royal Dragon Leather to turn into Dragon Ties. Should I be calling them ties now, considering they're plustrons? Kinda feel like it. Anyway, when that's all done, I'm going to make a summary of all the loot so far. Well, of all the profits so far, I mean. I think I'm looking forward to it as much as you guys do. When that is done, it's back to the Queen Black Dragon. I've already kinda missed her, you know. Not sure if she missed me as much. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to show me. And you know how to show me, don't you? And if you want to see more, then well, you also know what to do. Surely I don't need to make an in-depth tutorial on how to like and subscribe, or do I? Actually, that would be kinda funny. You know, in a kinda satirical way. Well, see you in the next video.